It is our privilege and honor to welcome on stage a veteran actor, producer, politician, someone whose illustrious film career spans over 150 films, over 6 languages, someone who has also founded a political party in the recent years, someone whose work continues to enthrall us through his film, web series, and all the other... Yes, I'm short of words. It's an absolute honor to welcome you, sir. Thank you so much for being here. We have the backdrop of the 64 Devis, and today is the concluding session of this beautiful 5-day retreat that we were all a part of, and we are so touched by your presence. Thank you, and we welcome you.
எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம். இவ்வளோ பேர் இருக்கும்போது எனக்கு ஒரு பயம் வருது எனக்கு ஆக்சுவலாக. Devis here, petrified of the women power. Well, it is an honor. Thanks to Beena, I saw her works over here and got to know a little more about Yoginis, and I'm happy that she's taking it around the country to enlighten people about what Yoginis are about. Not many people know about it. Well, you can Google and find out about Yoginis and things like that. That is different, but to know about it in depth, I think he made a valiant effort, and I was mesmerized by one particular painting which was intoxicating eyes of green eyes. Well, it was really intoxicating, and you said it is... Yes. So I was right about my tastes haven't... I don't remember that. I was more concerned about the intoxicating eyes. So I had to be very frank and open and transparent that yes, women do attract, Yeah, you can tell her that, please. Yeah, so that's one thing, and the way she has gone about the whole work, and which was very interesting, and of course bringing out the women power, that was more interesting. I think today's world, the women are more powerful than men, I would admit that. And from the bottom of my heart, that's the truth. Because I find the future generation of men are going to find it very difficult to find women who will get married to them. Because they're born with mediocrity, and they are put up with mediocrities, and but still live with the person for long. I think yesterday I would compare it to my mother. She couldn't complain to my dad about anything, and she never opened her mouth to say anything whatever she wanted. But nowadays it's different. So I think women power is slowly increasing, and men are getting scared and worried that they should be recognized or not to be recognized. May it be the career that I'm in, whether an actor or a politician, everywhere it's the same. I think you have to fight your way up, and now I think time has come that you don't have to fight your way up, because you can prove with your intelligence that you're more powerful than men. And we have to be careful. We have to be more knowledgeable than women now, though they're competent enough to handle any situation. And that is something interesting these days. So which is very clear with all the 64 paintings of Beena, the hard work of her, very clearly seen over here. And what comes to my mind is basically, I'm not trying to praise women a lot, it's not exaggeration, it's what actually is. I find today, even in today's world, coming to very basic things like men trying to find competent women. So they're also equally intelligent, and of course more intelligent at times, and they have an advantage. God's creation, the women have more advantage than men. If I sent outside an office waiting to an appointment, and if the girl is sitting next to me, the boss will call the girl first. So that is basic, that is how it is. So they have definitely an advantage over men, but they use it prudently to see to that we maintain the equality and the balance in the country, balance in the society, and that is what women power is all about. If they think they are very strong and they can do anything in their lives, but somewhere they should strike a balance that they have to respect the men, the other species in the world. So that way I think I've been, in my life I've seen many women, don't take it very... I've seen in the sense, many walks of life. They have to be very specific, I think. I think many walks, no reporters here? No. Okay. So I've seen many women. Basically, I would have seen a very powerful, intelligent woman that I saw very closely was the Chief Minister, late Chief Minister, Madam Jayalalitha. And I could see the power in her that, very, not many people would have had that opportunity to talk to her directly and know what exactly she means, what she means for the society. I had the great opportunity of meeting that lady. She's really, truly, I think she was a lady. So likewise, I think many people, my wife, Radhika, she's tough. And she's tough to the extent that she can take a baseball bat and thrash somebody. So that worries me sometimes. To be on the lighter side, one day in the night about 2 o'clock, I woke up, suddenly she was with a baseball bat. I said, did she see any of my messages in my phone or did I keep it open? For a few seconds, I was just thinking, what did I do wrong? I said, what are you doing? She said, no, this AC is directly coming on my face. I can't reach and I'm going to put to the vent up. Oh, yeah. I got really, thank God. It was the AC that was hitting her. So that is what. It's like I'm the boss of the house and I got the wife's permission to say so. So that is about it. And I'm really happy to be among all of you here. And it gives you a lot of strength, Shakti, Iliyal Sivanilai, Sivanilai and Shakti Ilai. So இன்னைக்கு Shakti வந்து ரொம்ப powerful இருக்கு. That is what your entire paintings are about the Yoginis who have got all intoxicating powers. They have boons and banes, and they can even curse or even give gifts to you and, bless you or even curse you. They have all the powers. So it is all depicting all that is in the nature that we see around all of us. And the whole universe is full of so many powers that are existing there, and we are yet to grasp all of them. I think Yoginis are one being the supportive deities who are supporting the goddess themselves. I think these are the messages that you're taking it around. I think it should be done. It's a high time that we take our deities or our goddesses forward and tell these are the people who are behind, so much of relevance that they make to the culture that we belong to. And that's very interesting because I was reading an article recently about cutting across religion. So how in human history, certain women's names are even left out. Like all the Mughal empires, the women of the Mughal and the rulers of Mughal empires, and the women also ruling, how powerful and very smart and intelligent people they were to rule. So the power of women is very, very essential these days, and I hope we have 33% in the parliament in the future years to come, and you also assert yourself. I think women should assert yourself in a way that with intelligence you can create and you can destroy. That's the power you have. Shakti can do that. You're a creator and also a destroyer. So if we can, balance these two, the universe will be a better place, society will be a better place. So that is what I wish, and I wish all the women over here, young girls over here, and young boys like me here. Yes. So, and have a great days ahead, and once again, let's give a big hand for Beena for the work that she has done. And, I'm very happy. And one small correction because I don't know the lady's name. And when she said veteran actor, I'm not a veteran actor. I'm still acting. So
I said you're still acting.
No, veteran is finished. I'm not retired. I'm still yet to retire. I think maybe in age 150 I'll retire. So that intrigues people. And I've been saying that I live to 150. When Baba can live for 4,000 years, Sharath can live for 150 years. So that's it, and really nice, and thanks to Bhagirathi for introducing Beena to me in the French way. I've been for quite some time, and I would say destiny brought me here today. Normally when you just think of doing something, but you may not be able to do it, and suddenly something else would have come up. On 30th I was not here, 30th morning I landed, so I thought I won't be coming here. So when we gather in this room, I don't think it is because of Beena invited or Bhagirathi told me you should come for this function. It is God. That's destiny. Destiny has brought us all together. Let's find the purpose in life. Thank you so much.
I was telling this to Bhagi, how the universe designed something. So we used to do a program here till 11:30 to 1:30. We were doing a program called Ekaa. It's balancing of 5 elements and the balancing of masculine and femininity. So that was we were doing, and we called it as Ekaa. So every day we had an element like sound, water, Agni. And today it was the body as a temple. So when you are name shifted when you said you're coming today, and then the Kalari we decided. I said, see, I didn't decide, the God decided a person who believed so much in his body and his, and who thought about health all the time. And it is not my decision. So it is, as you said, it is a God who called, who has given so much importance to that particular fact. Several times when we talk, you have always said about this. Somewhere, somewhere you talk about it. So it's, the design is done by them, as you said. We don't make the design. And he is the last person on this stage in Chennai. And then because the Kalari is going to be out and the travel continues as you wish, like that, this is just a starting. And just have one thing to say, sir. 64 energies, feminine energies. This travel is to tell that the 64 energies is a part of a man and a woman. And we should, if anything has to happen, they together. Then only manifestation happens. So the name, the Ekaa the One, is the only one exists, which we call it man or a woman. It's just physical. Metaphysically, we use all this feminine power. And in a child, as you said, if we teach them, these are the feminine energies which we use, then there is a meaning in respecting women from inside and respecting women from outside. It's a mutual respect. Today we were talking about to the children. So I was telling, this is not to tell how powerful you are. This is want to tell also that if you use masculine energy, then only you can manifest something in life. Otherwise, like carrying water from one pot to another with a hand, you will not be successful. You need to use a cup, which is a masculine energy. So it's a combination of both. My travel is to, I think, that is, the aim is Ekaa the One, the only one exists, which is coexistence. So I just wanted to tell that. Yes, that's what you said. So it's sometimes without even knowing, we tell the same thing. And if that is what you have gained out of this, walking through this exhibition, then it's like, thank you so much for saying that. And thank you so much to everybody who have been there coming. Gratitude here just cannot express in words, because I was just sitting, sir, everybody else was working and I was just enjoying. So thank you so much to everybody who have brought in people. We had beautiful conversation every day, wisdom talks, sacred conversation. And it was like a festival. It was never an exhibition. Everybody was telling an exhibition. I said, no, I don't want to have an exhibition. I want a celebration of the femininity, and it happened. Heartfelt thanks. I cannot say anything more to it. To the goddesses, I don't know why they decided to come through me, through my hand. I was an instrument. I don't know where they want to take me. I'm ready to walk. I'm happy to do that. And my family, my husband, my children, they must have, actually we should separately talk to them. These ladies were telling, we should talk to Unni to know how we managed. Shivakumar sir came, he was asking Unni, Bhayama illa ivara paathu. I said, what a question to ask. So it is like they must have really support me when my children, my family, my brother, sister-in-law, daughter-in-law, everybody was toward this journey. More than that, I had hundreds of friends all around, like people who have come from Delhi on a call. People have come, so many people around here are all equally part of this journey, sir. So thank you so much.
And when Beena was talking, she was talking about, we don't know where we go. That's exactly the book that I've completed. It's called Unknown Destination, which will be released next year. So Tamil on the Puriyada Theatre, in English it's called Unknown Destination, because we don't know where we go. Sharath Kumar. Yeah. It's more of an autobiography, the travel of life, how I come into being and whatever. I'm still not full, but so I'm trying to see, because that is the journey that she was mentioning, that we don't know where we go. We come from some other planet, or we're traveling around the planet called Earth, we don't know where we go. That is called Unknown Destination, Puriyada Theatre, Tamil. So that is one thing, what she meant. I think we are in a same wavelength, Beena, and I hope I don't start competing with you in your paintings. I'm not gifted that way anyway.
Would like to offer you a small gratitude
Good evening, and thank you so much, sir, for coming over. It was really nice, and thank you so much for immediately accepting and singing. And uh, when Beena started painting, I don't know whether she visualized something else, but it created a baby. It seeded a thought, and we formed a trust, Kankali Trust for Arts and Cultural Economic Development, wherein we try to support artisans and their families in their creative economy, sustainability, and development. So this exhibition and Ekaa the One is carried out by Kankali Trust, supported by Kankali Trust. So on behalf of Kankali Trust, I thank each one of you here for coming over and being a part of this wonderful exhibition as we piloted here in Chennai. And last 5 days, it's been a wonderful celebration with so many guests coming in, so many scholars coming in and speaking. And thank you so much to each one of you. My heartfelt gratitude to each one of you here. Thank you.